Fox 2 News starts now.
Okay, at first sight, this might look like any ordinary interview with the governor, but it's not. Look at what's over her shoulder. Fox 2's Jason Carr takes a closer look at this amazing contraption. That's next.
Recently, Governor Granholm visited a local hospital to talk about jobs in healthcare.
But Jason Carr looked beyond that story and found something else entirely unexpected. Here's Jason with tonight's Fox Focus.
Sometimes in this TV news game, you get sent to cover one thing, say the governor, and something else rolls into the background. Something else kind of hard not to notice.
We also need help with the legislature in creating promise zones. Remember?
Watch the background on the left-hand side of your screen. Rolling into view is a robot, one controlled by the person whose face appears on its flat panel head. Let's go in for a closer look. And the diagnosis is we're being watched. And although I'm distracted by this Android onlooker, I focus my attention back on the governor.
Can you talk a little bit about the current state of the economy and gas prices?
Well, Michigan, I think of any states.
The governor answers, and just as I'm wondering if our friend can actually hear her, he turns away. But seconds later, he's back, getting more FaceTime than the guy with the John 3:16 sign at a sporting event.
You really do become so comfortable that it becomes second nature, and you do feel like you're right there talking to a person.
A minute later and, ha-ha! R2-D2 3D is back in frame. Possibly the first time in television history a guy is televising himself onto television while being televised while watching us televise someone else.
My reaction was I was looking for an exit, and quite honestly was looking, for the crowd to dissipate so that I could make my way back to the emergency department.
InTouch HealthBot pilot Rob Fisher's not a doctor, but for the purposes of demonstration, he plays one on TV. Hey, Rob. Rob. Hey, Rob. Smile, you're on Fox 2 News. Rob works for St. Joseph Mercy Oakland Hospital, which has 3 bots in use as telephysicians.
When you experience and you hear the stories from those patient families talk about how they were quickly able to access the specialist, then they saw the physician, it's just a very emotional event, very touching, because it truly has made a huge impact.
Earlier, Robot Rob had been center stage, looking around at his audience. But when it was the governor's turn to talk, it was time for Rob to make a comically slow exit stage left, complete with excuse me's and pardon me's and I'm sorry but your foot is blocking my wheel. Even the governor's security detail eyeballed this mobile Max Headroom, making sure he wasn't a GOP operative, I guess. That's it, buddy. Keep moving. Nothing to see here. During this whole demonstration, Rob, that is to say the Rob made of flesh and blood, was in a completely separate part of the hospital. And if you're marveling at how efficient that is, you didn't hear the part about robot-assisted surgery.
Jason Carr, Fox 2 News.